Hello and welcome to the long view with me, Jon Jordan. So as you can see, we're just about to play One Piece Thousand Storm for the first time. First time user experience video. And what's the first thing it's done? It's fired up a push notification prompt. So this is the thing I hate most about mobile games. Just doing this prompt in the wrong place. It's a bit depressing because a lot of developers now are putting this in the right place. So they're putting it into the flow of the tutorial. So you play some of the tutorial maybe for 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, and then they bring this prompt up. Because push notifications are important, messaging is important for developers to re-engage with their audience. But you just don't put this for the first thing that someone sees. You have to do it in a better way. The other thing is you can only show this prompt once. So this is the official iOS push notification prompt. I always say don't allow for people who put it up for the first thing I see. I get very annoyed by it, as you can tell. Shouldn't be there. Often I have to say now it is Asian developers who tend to fire it up now. Western developers have got a lot better thinking about the flow of people into their games and apps. Okay, another similar thing here. What is this? I've read and accepted Bandai Namco's entertainment service of terms and privacy policy. I mean, this is just bonkers. Again, a very Asian thing. Nintendo did exactly the same thing on Super Mario Run. Just you shouldn't have this because everyone's going to click yes. So what are you gaining? No one's going to say no. I mean, what's the point of it? If it's a legal requirement, put it later in the game. Bonkers. Okay. And this is in a sense fair enough that they're saying it's free to play, but there are some items available for purchase. But who could read that? It's tiny. I mean, it's just... So we're not doing very well for in terms of One Piece Thousand Storm in terms of its first time user experience at the moment. But let's go on an adventure together. Okay. So you should have to say, oh, we're going to go. We're going to get a. So this is again very odd. So it's a tiny little download, 0.4 of a meg. Why do they need to do this? It's a bit crazy. Anything that stops me getting into the game and enjoying the game as quickly as possible is just bad design. I think now, we're not in the early stages of mobile game production. People should know this, and it doesn't matter where you are globally. Everyone wants to get in the game as quickly as possible. Loading screens like this, I think it's bad engineering. You never play a Supercell game and have to wait more than 10 seconds, certainly never more than 20 seconds to get into the game, and then you're straight in and playing. Obviously, they're great games anyway, but this is just slowing the whole thing down. Okay, we're going to have a look at it. Looks like some sort of trailer thing. Just skip it. Can we skip it? Come on, skip. Oh, so it's just skipping the individual thing. Okay, so select a homeland. This is kind of meaningless. And the other weird thing, you cannot change your homeland later. I mean, this is a bit bonkers. Why design a game in such a way that you're making people make permanent decisions the first thing they do? I've not even started playing the game yet. I don't know what this means. So I've made a decision. I've no idea what that is. Come on, let's get on with this. I don't care what you're saying, any of you people, because I want to play the game. Yeah. It's too much text as well. Little text. Don't need it. Narrative in free-to-play games can be important, but did put it in the right place. I've not even played the game yet. I've been 3.5 minutes in. Okay. Tap where you want to move, you automatically attack. Well, that's good to know. This is the first useful thing I've seen. So go. I just go up to these guys then, and they're going to automatically bash them. There we go. So we can see how we go. I'm just moving along. Kind of point and click almost, isn't it? Apart from I'm just pointing. The point and clicking is tapping, and then everything happens automatically. Area complete. Okay, so that was good. So make good use of my skill. So we can see here at the bottom of the screen there's a skill bonus, or skill button, sorry, to do a special attack, is it? And recover SP by attacking enemies. That's how I trigger these things at the bottom. So I've got health points and skill points, I guess. So going to try this fever one now then. Yeah, so it goes into fever mode. Okay, boom. Okay, and let's use up some of my pink points. You can see the skill is timing out at the moment. Even though I've got enough skill points, it's on a timer. Now I get to use it again. Boom. Okay, so we see how that works. That's what you want to see in a tutorial. You want to see graduation and kind of getting more deeper into the gameplay, understanding what the game's about. Warning, going to be a big boss, a big gorilla, cub level 1. Required SP is halved when fighting in fever mode. So what's fever mode? Tap the character icon to enter a fever pitch. Okay, so I tap him, and now it's just 20. It uses up 25. So you can see that. Probably I'm still on a time down though. Yeah, still on a timer, but it goes twice as fast, or takes half the time. So there we go. I won the quest. Hooray! Okay, so we're gonna have a bit more dialogue. Yeah, pretty good. Blah blah blah. Pretty good Rust basics. Ain't got no scene cards. Scene cards. Gonna need scene cards. Let's get me a scene card. Okay. What's happening here? Getting scene cards. Gonna have a bit of an no, it's unskippable. No. So a little whatever this chap is. Movie projecting snail. Well, it is. It's a Japanese game. They're all a bit bonkers, aren't they? To Western eyes, obviously not bonkers to Japanese eyes. That's a culturally insensitive comment, I guess. So there we go. Okay, scene cards. I've got to do the whole crew thing. Switch your crew around on the crew. Place my battle prep. Okay. So enter my name. You can have up to 12 letters. Well, that's better than some games I've seen. But you can't change it. Again, this is kind of an odd thing. Why can't they change it? Obviously, they've probably hard-coded something into their server technology. Should be able to change it. Should charge people to be able to change it if they want to. But permanent decisions early in the game, I just think are bad design. So there we go. I've chosen my name. Yep. Okay. New character. Well, that's surely who I've been playing, is it? No, I'm going to get. This is building up the crew, I guess. Okay, that was. Okay, so just maybe introducing those two characters. Go on quest together. Okay, so now we see this is the full kind of user interface. We can see a bit more stuff going on. There's an event going along at the top. There's a plaza menu, that is missions, everything's flashing, very Japanese from that point of view. So go on 3 group play quests to get reward, collect 20 treasure chests. Has like a daily kind of challenge thing. Plaza list, island list. It all starts now with quests and an exclamation mark. Okay, so notes, read me. Okay, saying I have a Wi-Fi connection. Okay, blah blah. Autumn Island, lovely leaves. Okay. Oh, so the prologue was just yapping around. Okay, so group play solo. I guess I'm doing solo play, aren't I? Treasure. Okay. Well, how do I do that then? Solo play, I suppose. Now, where's my crew and all these scene card things that I've been talking about? Okay. So it look like these have got some guests, maybe other player characters embark on the quest. Watch out for boss attacks, always good advice. Okay, so you see you've got a ranged character, like a melee type character by the look of it. Oh, I can swap between my two. Okay, so she was that other characters. That's how the crew works. Then I guess they're different type of attack. So she's got this lightning attack. Oh, you can see I can't just swap back all the time. So you can see there's a timer on the character swapping as well. I guess you can maybe obviously you do that to a degree when your character's losing health. And obviously different characters have different attributes. So you might want to swap stuff around. That makes sense. Let's swap back. Takes a bit of time. Here we go. So we can do his fever. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, he's a boss. He's got plenty of health, hasn't he? Can I go into the fever? No, I've not got my fever bar. Okay, so... But we can see there's 3 of us doing him mischief, so he's not going to last long. He's only level 1 boss, obviously. He's pretty much still in the tutorial. He's attacking that range player. There we go, got him. Okay, aim for synergy bonuses. Equipping a character with a scene card that matches a character type. Didn't read that and it's gone away. It's actually something I finally did want to read. Disappeared. Okay, everyone's levelling up. I've got some medals. I guess that's the level up characters. There we go, she's levelling up. He's levelling up. Group play has its benefits. Treasure drop rate goes up. Plus for guests, 0 stamina use for the owners a special reward. Okay. Let's go back to the plazas, that's flashing. Venture tips total strength. Okay. Collect character medals to get new characters, collect even more to evolve your character. Okay, so we can see that's the meta game, that's the levelling up part of the RPG. So these are, I don't know, these other characters are other players, I guess, in some sort of hub. Player IDs, I can do a friend request. So we can start to see an idea about how the game's going to work. The whole point of these free first-time user experience videos is not to go through massively playing the game in any depth, just go through the initial kind of getting into the game. This game was not very enjoyable for that experience, but once we got in there, the tutorial stuff was better. It's just that kind of what you call onboarding. It's just, you want to get rid of all that. You want people to get into the game as quickly as possible. This, the tutorial stuff was quite good. You get into the game. Obviously, there's incredible depth in this, as we can see. There's lots of things flashing, lots of things I haven't looked at: the theatre, the social, the quests, the menu, the crew setting stuff up, leveling up, blah blah blah, missions, like our Facebook page. There's just a lot of stuff to get your head around, which will take time to do, and I'm not going to do that in a 10-minute video. And yeah, so that's where we go with that. So the point of the long view is to play free-to-play mobile games for as long as we can. We do videos, particularly on the first-time user experience, because I think that's very important for free-to-play mobile games. Once you've managed to get someone to download your game, you really want to keep them as long as possible. And it's very easy to get people to just delete your game if they have a bad experience first thing. So very important to focus on that. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. So all we do is play free-to-play mobile games and do videos about the things we like, sometimes the things we don't like. So I imagine I'll be playing this a bit more to see if I can understand how it works. Obviously this is a Japanese developed game, very big in Japan and parts of Southeast Asia. A bit of an acquired taste for Western audiences, but obviously there are people who really dig JRPGs, so it's not impenetrable to non-Japanese players. And the game has been very certain numbers of the game have been very successful, particularly in Japan. So obviously it works for a certain audience. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon.